Hi, I'm Ari Mahpour, and I'm here today to show you how to get started with one of the easiest microcontroller platforms out there, the Arduino. So join me, bring out your board, and let's get started. So just to get started, we're going to navigate to the Arduino website, arduino.cc. We're going to download the software, and in my case, I'm running Windows. So I'm going to download the Windows installer and install that. Now that I've installed the Arduino software, I'm going to open it up and get an example running. As you can see here, I have an Arduino Uno set up right here. And what I'm going to be doing is just demonstrating a quick LED blink. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to plug in my Arduino. This just plugs right into the USB. And this is the first time installing the software and the first time I'm plugging in an Arduino. So it might take a second to load. Let's go ahead and select the port. The board is selected automatically. That's the Arduino Uno. Let's go get the board info just to see. Okay, it looks like it picked up the board. That's great. Let's load a blank image just to start off. And you'll see the lights flashing right over here. And it's done uploading. So let's now go open up the blink example. We go to File, Examples, Basics, Blink. This will blink the onboard LED. There's really not much we need to do here. There's the compile button, which they call verify, and then there's upload. The upload does a compile and upload at the same time. So let's just go ahead and hit that. It compiles, it's uploading, you can see it, trying to send the data to the Arduino, and now you can see the light blinking right there, the LED that's flashing. Let's go back to the blink sketch. Let's upload that again. And now the LED is just on. We want to get it blinking again. Let's run that blink sketch. And now we see the LED blinking. So now I want to run the same example that we ran on the Arduino Uno, but I'm going to do this on an Arduino Due, which is an ARM-based Atmel processor. It's got an M Cortex on it versus the AVR processor microcontroller that's on the Arduino Uno. Just a bulkier processor, and it's also got many more expanded IOs. But basically a different board with a different boot loading tool. So let's go ahead and plug it in for the first time. Now there are two ports on here. There's a programming port and the native USB. I'm going to plug it into the programming port. This uses a micro USB cable. Now, if you look on the screen, it says that I need to install this package to use the Arduino Due board. So it doesn't come built in with the Arduino software, so I'm going to go ahead and install that. Let's hit install. Now that my board has been installed, I'm going to actually shut down the Arduino software and reopen it. And I'm going to actually load an empty sketch onto this Arduino board. So first, let's make sure to select the board. We now go to our Arduino ARM-based boards. So we're going to pick the Arduino Due programming port here. And I'm going to verify that the port has been selected, which I do need to do. COM4, this is the programming port. And let's get the board info just to make sure we can communicate with the board. Great, looks like we can communicate with the board. Let's load an empty sketch. It compiles, it's uploading. And you see this bootloader over here, it runs a little bit differently than the loading mechanism that's used on the AVR microcontrollers. This is called BOSA. This is just a different piece of software that's loaded on the ARM-based microprocessors. We're going to open up a blink example like we went to before. File, Examples, Basics, Blink. Let's go blink the LED. So if you notice, there's no blinking LED right now on the Arduino. Let's go ahead and compile upload. And again, it's calling that third-party software, BOSA, It's loading it, it's reflashing, it's rebooting, and now if you look carefully, there is a blinking LED right over here. Let's reload an empty sketch. Here's the blinking LED. It's about to turn off. And now you can see the LED is no longer blinking. Let's go back to the blinking example. We're loading the device. And now you should see a blinking LED right over here. So today we looked at the Arduinos and how to configure them. We installed the software, we set up the drivers, and we loaded the blink LED projects. Hopefully you have a basic understanding of how to get started with your boards and can now move on to the next step of starting other projects and even adding more Arduino shields later down the line. Thanks for joining, and if you like this video, please like and subscribe. Thanks.